How to execute SQL statements. So whenever you write a query for a table, you have to execute it. So for that, you have to import the SQLi3 module and then create a connection to the database that you want to query. So for that, you write SQLi3.connect and then the database name within the quotes within the bracket. So I've written mynew.db as my database. And now I will create a cursor. This helps us navigate through the rows in the database. So I write curs cursor is equal to connection dot cursor. Now to execute queries in SQLi3, you have to use the cursor method execute and the brackets, and within that you write the query that you want in quotes. Another option is to make a variable and have the value as a query. So you write a query in the string and save it as a variable q, and then give it as the parameter to the execute method. And if you have some parameters, you write comma, and in brackets you write the parameters that you want. So usually you use parameters in queries such as insert queries. So you write insert into table, the name of the table that is, and then you write what the column names are, and then you write values and then the parameters that you want to enter. You can also just skip the column names and directly write values, and then you write brackets. So to give the parameters in the query itself, you have to write question marks. So how many column names you want to fill, that many question marks you have to write, and then you write cursor.execute q, and then in the brackets you give that many parameters. So now we will write an actual query over here. So for that, I'm creating a multi-line string, so it is easier to read. So we use triple quotes here, and now I'm creating a table. So for that, we write create and then the table, and then we write the table name. So I'll write my underscore table. So in this, I write name is text and the age is integer. And now to execute this query, we'll write cursor.execute, and then we directly write q. Now we can print that done once the table is created. We can also create an if statement here. If cursor.execute, then only we print done, else we print that that it has failed. So you write else print failed. I'll change the table name to something better. So I write person as my table name. And now when I run this code, it says done. So just to check if this table has been created, I'll again run it, and it says that the table person already exists. So this is how you execute a statement in Python.